everyone and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Michelle. I am a 20-something living and working in New York City, and I share this channel with my sister Aline, who's my roommate and best friend, as well as my sister, and is currently working on some apartment projects in the next room if you hear the drill over there. Today we're gonna do a little weekend reset, getting my life together, kind of just like getting out of a funk. I've been in kind of a little bit of a slump recently. Nothing crazy, but the last few weeks have been a little bit stressful. I just got over a really bad cold, so I'm feeling a little bit of the urge to refresh, if you will. So without further ado, why don't we just get into this vlog and refresh and reset together. Hello everyone, good morning. I am so ready to get my life together today, especially because, okay, I have a Hatch alarm, which I love, but for the first time, I accidentally set the time that I wanted to wake up, you know, on a weekend day for a weekday, and I accidentally slept in until 10 a.m. because that 8 a.m. alarm was for a weekday and it's Saturday today. So I accidentally slept in like a teen until 10. In reality, I've been resting quite a bit. I've been in a little bit of a slump. I had a incredibly busy work week a couple weeks back, and then the next week I was kind of drained from that and then ended up getting sick. And then this week was still getting over a little bit of a cold, was out of my routine, was just like feeling out of sorts and like trying to get back into it as I started to feel better throughout this week. But now that it's Saturday, I'm feeling so good, definitely very recharged and ready to go, but I do feel very all over the place. I feel very disorganized, and I really do want to get my life together a little bit. My goal is to really reset this weekend so that I can start next week really fresh, and I really do want to get back into vlogging work week in my life videos, but just the last month has been so all over the place, and I just really haven't been in a nice routine that I really like. And as I said, like I had a couple work weeks that were just like so incredibly busy, so I've just like haven't been able to vlog, but I really do want to figure out a nice routine for this next week and get organized this weekend so that I can get back into filming some work week content for you guys too. But that being said, since I accidentally slept in this morning, I honestly was like beating myself up about it, especially because I have been, you know, getting a lot of rest and sleeping quite a bit because I've been sick, and I wanted to, you know, take care of myself and recharge, relax, and make sure that I was resting so that I could get better. And this morning I definitely did not want to sleep in that much. I was like rearing to go, wanting to get an earlier start for the day, and it's easy to spiral when those things happen, when you mess up and when things get like off schedule. But I tried not to let myself spiral too much. I just jumped right into making a little iced coffee and doing some morning journaling, and that definitely made me feel a lot better. Next up on the agenda, I want to make my bed, and I actually want to get ready a little bit. I have been in pajamas, in loungewear, definitely like no makeup, hair up, and I just haven't felt very cute about myself. So I really want to get ready a little bit, especially since I'm vlogging today, and I've been debating also like going on a little walk, maybe do something in the evening once I've kind of done all my cleaning, organizing, resetting for the day. So yeah, let's start off by making the bed and getting ready for the day, and we'll see what comes next. Alright, just did my morning skincare, just a little Cocoa Kind serum and some Supergoop sunscreen. And now I'm just gonna get ready for a little bit. I'm just gonna do like a quick face. Nothing fancy, it's a weekend, I'm not really doing anything crazy, but I do want to feel cute. This Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter is basically empty, but I think I still have a little bit, which I like to mix with this CoverGirl Outlast situation so that it's not too heavy. So I've been in a little bit of a slump recently. I definitely think that this summer has treated me super well. I've been having such an amazing summer. I've been in a really good place, just like personally, work-wise. I have been feeling super grateful for a lot of elements in my life. Overall, have been just doing really well. But in the last few weeks, I definitely think I've been in a little bit of a slump, in a little bit of a funk. Been out of my routine a little bit. I have been doing all of my annual doctor's visits and nothing crazy has come up, but there's definitely been a few health things that have just caused me a little bit of stress. It's nothing like to be too concerned about, but you know, when things come back and they're like anything other than normal, like it's still concerning and you still get stressed about it. So I don't really want to talk about it too much just because a lot of that stuff for me is like personal, and I also don't want to get like unsolicited health advice, but it's just a little bit scary. Has definitely caused me a little bit of anxiety, and I've been super busy with like work and work outside of work, and I think that my body just got like really run down with stress, and that's why I got sick in this last week, and it took me a long time to kick this really annoying cold. And overall I was just like extremely fatigued for the last like week or two, and I just really couldn't do too much. So I feel like the rest of this week that just happened, I was just like doing so much catch up, and that's also like quite draining to then have to like do double the amount of stuff that you usually have to do, especially after just being sick. So it's just been a lot of like, I don't know, feeling like things are getting ahead of me, and I don't love that feeling. So that's where the inspiration behind today came. And as much as I want to like get organized and catch up on things that I've been putting off, I also do want to make sure that I'm like practicing self-care, doing stuff that like makes me feel like recalibrated a little bit. I got this comment once that was like, all these goals, like journaling, reading, working out, all these goals seem like exhausting and like so much pressure. And for me personally, like this might not work for everybody, but like these goals are there to fill my life with things that make me happy and things that make me feel restored. So when I talk about like getting back on track and like wanting to do all these things, for everybody it's gonna be something different, but for me those things really do bring me a lot of like inner peace and make me feel like connected to myself, and they are things that ultimately make me really happy. I know it's only Saturday, but I do kind of want to plan my next week. I never do this. It would be nice to make a couple appointments I've been putting off. I've been wanting to like get my hair done for a couple months now. I gave myself an at-home haircut, and it's definitely like very uneven at the back and needs a little bit of shaping. And I got highlights last year, but they're pretty much all like down here by now with like all the haircuts that I've gotten throughout the last year. So I would love to get like some highlights added. It's just so expensive to get your hair done in New York, and a lot of hairstylists do cut and color separate. So then not only are you paying like, I don't know, $200 to get your hair cut, then you have to pay like $300 to get your hair colored. And I'm like, how are people spending this much on their hair? I've been going back and forth on where I want to go and if I want to do a haircut and color, because that's just like so much. I haven't really found someone in New York that's like my go-to hair person yet, but you know, trial and error. I haven't had anyone in the recent, besides like my horrible haircut last summer, I haven't had anyone that's been bad. Like it's all been like pretty good. It's just a lot of logistics, like cost, location, whether I like the salon or not. All right, and we're pretty much done with the makeup of the day, I think. I don't really want to wear mascara. I love using bronzer as eyeshadow. It just is such a like nice, soft, subtle look that still brings a little bit of dimension to the eye. Okay, little 10-minute face is done. I do want to do my hair because I just washed my hair last night, so I do want to do my hair. I'm just gonna do the quickest method of curling my hair. I've been trying different methods to get more of like a blowout, like 90s bouncy look, but I'm just gonna do some waves because this takes me like 10 minutes, like 5 minutes for this side, 5 minutes for this side. So I'm just gonna keep it simple because I've slept so much of the day away and I don't want to waste more time, quite frankly. I have talked about this wand a million times on this channel, but in case it hasn't reached you yet, I love this Conair wand. It's so good, it's so easy. You literally just wrap your hair around it, away from your face, leave a little bit of the ends out, and you get some really nice soft waves. So yeah, it's just my tried and true method. I wish I was cooler. I wish I knew how to like give myself a blowout, but I really, my arm strength is not there yet. I think sometimes on reset days it's so tempting to just make the most massive to-do list in all of the world. The best thing to do is just to start somewhere and take it one thing at a time. I know this isn't rocket science, but I do feel like it's helpful when I'm feeling overwhelmed to just take it one thing at a time. Try not to look 10 steps ahead of you, as tempting as it is to be like, okay, and then after step 5, what are we gonna do today? But I find that that can be very overwhelming and almost cause me to just power down and not even try. So right now we're just getting ready, and then we're gonna have breakfast, and then after breakfast or during breakfast we'll figure out what the next move is. But right now we're just getting ready.
Go alongside my bed and my couch, which that was not really the best move because
I'm the rug.
Here's the rug, and here's my thought process with this one. So it kind of ties all the colors in my apartment together because I have lots of blues and oranges. I like a lot of color in my apartment. This is the rug, so if you don't like it, sorry.
Okay, now that we're ready for the day, I made myself a very late breakfast. It's, in full disclosure, it's 12:47. Obviously with the big accidental sleep in and getting ready and then filming what I'm doing, I'm quite behind schedule, but you know, what's done is done, and we're getting back on schedule. That's the whole point of this video. The whole point of this video is that clearly I'm in a messy stage of life, and we're going to unmessy it together. I wish that I had some sort of fancy, cool system of organization that was like really fun and impressive to share. Like I wish I was a Notion girly or a paper planner girly, but I'm just a notes app checklist girly. I've realized that I'm actually gonna eat this because I'm about to like pass out. For me, if it's not simple, if it's not like integrated into my lifestyle, it's just like, it's not gonna happen. So I really love doing a weekly notes app where I put my weekly goals, like things that I need to get done at some point during the week, and then I'll do checklists for every single day. And it's really helpful. Whenever I'm not doing this, I do find that I do feel more discombobulated. Right now I'm gonna have my breakfast and we're gonna figure out the rest of the day. I can already check off some things. Like making my bed, morning pages, getting ready for the day, things that I wanted to do in my morning routine this morning. But yeah, I'm just gonna sit here, enjoy my granola lunch. Don't worry, I will have an actual lunch after this at some point. I'm gonna figure out what the rest of the day looks like. I definitely want to pick up the apartment. There's absolutely some weekend reset cleaning stuff that needs to get done today. I definitely want to go on a walk. I have to pick up my laundry. I want to work on planning my ideal weekly routine for this coming week, and then hopefully the rest of the weeks after that. And I want to do some self-care stuff too. This is the outfit of the day. It's what we're working with. I think it's really cute. I'm obsessed with this little knit top that I thrifted recently. It's Ralph Lauren. It's so cute, so comfortable. I almost passed on it, and I'm so glad that I didn't, because It's giving what it needs to give. It like fits perfectly across the chest, is not too tight. I have like a little bit of space in the armpit, which is sometimes hard to find with a thrifted little knit top. Sometimes they're a little bit abrasive in the armpits and across the chest, and this one is, it fits perfectly. Then I'm wearing these BDG shorts that are a hand-me-down from Aline. They're pretty cute, except they like kind of rub when I walk. Like they're a more structured denim, so they kind of like rub my thighs when I walk, and I might chafe if I'm gonna go on a little stroll. So we'll see if we keep it on. But I love these two together, especially since this is a little bit more fitted. These are more oversized, wearing a little Madewell belt and then an Ana Luisa necklace. But I thought that the perfect place to start with this little weekend reset is to start with my room, because it's not very overwhelming and I can pick up the aftermath of the whole getting ready process, because it's, yeah, it's a little, there's a little mayhem, but not too overwhelming. So a good place to start. We've got pajamas that need to be washed, discarded bottoms that didn't quite make the cut for today's look, and then this dresser just needs to be picked up. And yeah, I'm probably gonna like wipe this down as well, because there's some hair on it, some dust, and it needs to be wiped down. I need to put away the hairspray, these hair clips, and all this stuff.
Hello.
Hi!
Hi, chicken. I just got off of work.
Oh, cute!
Where are you?
I'm at home.
Cool. Want to do something?
All right, hello everybody. Cut to the streets of the Upper West Side with a guest. Hi. Aline called me, as you saw on the last clip, and beckoned me to come out and play. So, New York was calling, and I
must answer.
Just
kidding, it was me. I was calling, and she answered. Spoiler alert.
Well said. I was really getting into my little Saturday reset moment, but started to feel quite stir crazy, especially like having been sick and cooped up in the apartment for the last like week and a half at this point. I really did need to get out, and I mentioned it on the vlog anyway that I wanted to go on a little walk, so we're doing a little walk. We're doing just that. Do you have anything to share?
Hi. No, I worked.
What we've got planned?
I have something to say. You
just got off work. What do you have to say?
I opened today. You can't tell, but there was actually a huge storm this morning, which was nice because it was a really slow hour and a half, and I played my fall playlist at the coffee shop, so it was just so lovely. And it was cold indoors because of AC, but I could pretend.
What a vibe.
But I could pretend from inside that it was fall.
Exactly.
I'm really in the mood. I'm done with summer, personally. Who needs it? Not me.
Well, yeah, September's around the corner. September's next week. So,
rightly so. It's almost their season. Cut to picture of the Gilmore Girls. Some people on TikTok are saying that they are toxic. And you know what? My point is flawed human characters. People are so annoying.
Yeah, realistic characters.
People are out here like mouth eating Succession at the pace of, like a professional grade hot dog champion eater, and yet out here they're just like, but Lorelai and Rory, they're spoiled.
They're the real problem.
And I'm like, well, duh. Like, not every show is like, these are perfect people. I don't want to see
cookie cutter perfect people.
Yeah, ew. To me, I'm just like, I want to watch those girls talk so fast, a mile a minute, while I stare at their beautiful home interior.
Exactly. So, what we've got on the docket, we're going to do a little neighborhood stroll, maybe head to the park for a bit, might get something to eat, and Aline needs to get some skincare
bits and a face wash, because I've been using hand soap on my face with a raggedy towel.
That's mine. You mean my washcloths? My washcloths are suddenly a raggedy towel.
They're raggedy once I get to them.
Oh, love that.
Everything I touch is raggedy. Everything I touch turns to raggedy. Just like my pajama shorts. My pajama shorts have 3 holes in them right now, so maybe I should get another pair.
Yeah, maybe we can go to Target. Who knows?
The possibilities are endless.
All right. Let's go. Wow, that's good. Just got home, had the loveliest afternoon with Aline. We had just the most idyllic Saturday on the Upper West Side afternoon. We ended up stopping by the Strand and perusing through some books, and then we had such a nice meandering walk through the park and just really good conversation. And then we stopped at Maman for some lunch and shared the Papa's breakfast bowl and the Raquel kale Caesar salad, and they were both so good. We ended up coming back home and we actually had a blind for our living room delivered, so I'm super excited because Aline's actually in the next room working on putting it up. She's definitely the handier one out of the 2 of us, so she's working on putting it up, so we'll make sure to keep you updated. And yeah, perfectly in theme with this video, in like kind of like getting organized, getting our life together. We have our apartment coming together a little bit more. We've been wanting to get either a curtain or a blind for the living room for a really long time, and we just got new neighbors who live across the way. They seem lovely, but we wanted some more privacy, especially at night when we're, you know, walking around in our pajamas, sometimes walking around in our underwear, or, you know, like hopping out of the shower in our towels. So like we just wanted some more privacy, and it's about time. So we have a beautiful bamboo blind that's gonna go in the window. It's gonna look so cute. So really excited about that. And now I get to have a lovely chill rest of the evening, and I don't know, I love going out and doing something around like lunchtime and then coming back and it's still like, you know, it's like 4 p.m. You still have enough time to kind of check off things from your to-do list, but it's also like kind of winding down into the evening. And yeah, I'm just gonna do a little reset moment and probably have a really cozy self-care night. So yeah.
Sandoval cheated on his girlfriend 9 years.
Hey! God. Yeah, it's so hard. And so it's not feeling great. Yeah, we had ¿Estás haciendo esa cara en todas las fotos?
No, no tengo cara de...
Ah, qué tristeza más grande. Okay, everybody, we have found ourselves at the end of the day, and I was having quite a few spiraling thoughts throughout the whole like winding down process of my day, that my Saturday reset was not reset-y enough. Like, I wasn't doing enough reset-themed activities. And, you know, it's so funny that social media has us out here questioning whether the way that we live, the way we spend our days is normal or is enough. And I'm just not about that energy. So I thought I'd mention it to you guys in case you ever feel that way. Whether or not you create content online, I think it's something that we all grapple with. I feel like comparison is something that we all can relate to and we all struggle with. So I figured I would mention it as we come to a close with this vlog. And you know what? Maybe I didn't do as many reset themed activities as I aimed to, but I know that I got a lot of stuff that I wanted to check off the list done today, and I also had time to recharge and have fun with my sister and go out into the world and live my life and not just stay cooped up all day in the apartment filming myself wiping down every surface that I own. And I feel good, and it's only Saturday. The apartment is looking good, looking fresh, and I'm feeling fresh. And I also have all day tomorrow to get stuff done that I didn't get checked off the list today. So that's huge news for all of us here. Aline and I ended up having an easy dinner tonight, as you saw, some mac and cheese and some kale slaw, and we watched And Just Like That and had a little chill moment. And then in between all of those cleaning clips, I also did work on editing this video to get it up for you guys. And now I'm just gonna read my book, have some tea, practice a little self-care, and if I come up with stuff that I want to add to my famous to-do list, I can go adding it to the list. And if not, if I don't feel like it, I'm not going to do that. And I'm just going to read my book. I'm reading, let me grab a book that I'm reading. I currently just started The Paper Palace by Miranda Cowley Heller. I'm really excited. I've heard from a lot of people that they love this book, so I'm excited to read it. And yeah, I'm more tired than I thought I'd be with my big sleeping in hoopla situation this morning, but I'm pretty tired. I'm feeling good, so I'm gonna read and then go to bed, and we're going to actually properly set our alarm for 8 a.m. tomorrow. But anyway, thanks for coming along with me on this Saturday kind of reset day, but kind of also just what a Saturday in my life looked like this week. Hope you enjoyed. Okay everyone, that's it for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed coming along with me as we kind of like got our shit together. I feel so much better. I feel so much more like reorganized, refreshed, and ready to take on the week ahead. If you like this video and want to stick around, you can subscribe to this channel, and you can also keep up with me and Aline on Instagram and on TikTok. That's it from me. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.